Protest all you like, Susan Sarandon. In effect, you work for Trump. Nothing scares me more than an actress with an opinion. Marina Hyde wrote this. Protest all you like, Susan. It's time the Thelma and Louise star faced the fact that she's a MAGA asset who works for the U.S. president. Sensational news for people who thought Susan Sarandon couldn't get arrested in Hollywood. Blah, blah, blah. She's been arrested, not metaphorically, maybe not in Hollywood. Yeah, she was arrested protesting Donald Trump. Well, by the way, while a bunch of Mick resistors were shitting on her on Twitter, she was arrested for actually protesting. Oh, and you know what else she's done? She was going door-to-door for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I wonder if this writer was going door-to-door for somebody she supports. Maybe she was. I don't know. But I certainly hope so, if she's going to criticize Susan Sarandon like this. For now, let's remind ourselves of her rather grand public letter to the Stein campaign in which she foregrounded policies. Okay. Okay, so this is basically saying Susan Sarandon, let's remember that Susan Sarandon decided to participate in a supposed democracy. That she thought that the best choice for president was Jill Stein, and she exercised her right to vote for Jill Stein, okay? According to this article, by the tone of this article, she was wrong for that. That was very wrong of her to do. It's so ironic to me that the same people that scream from the rafters every day that a foreign nation supposedly hijacked our democracy, those are the same people who on our own soil here in the United States like to shame people for participating in said democracy. Russia hijacked the democracy that we hate the idea of. That's basically what you're saying. That's basically what the Mick resistance like this is saying. If your retort is that at least she'd let us be in charge. All right, hold on. I can't read this whole thing because it's so ridiculous. And it's the mental gymnastics we're all privy to. And again, it's pointing the finger at an actress who did nothing other than exercise her constitutional right. Meanwhile, you're not going to point the finger at Barack Obama for not fighting for a Supreme Court pick that was rightfully his. You're not going to point your finger at the DNC for cheating Bernie Sanders. You're not going to point the finger at the corruption within the Democratic Party, who, when it caved to the will of bankers and donors, became a party of the 1%, and thus people feel like they have no choice. Because their lives didn't get better under Clinton, their lives didn't get better under Obama, so they felt like they had no choice, and they're working 3 to 5 jobs to survive. You're not going to point the finger there. You're not going to point the finger at the Electoral College, where a candidate can win a vote by millions of votes and still lose the election. The Electoral College, a system rooted to appease slave owners, by the way. That's what the Electoral College is. You're not going to point your finger at overrepresentation in the Senate. You're not going to point the finger at gerrymandering. You're not going to point the finger at voter suppression, which happens in so many forms. Instead, you're going to point the finger at an actress. Do you not see how this article is a complete waste of time? And I know that's why David shared this, but what a painful waste of time via this author. And what misdirected anger. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.